seeing all different ages, not just older people, but it seems like it's about 80 to 90% full, so it looks like a good turnout.
I will show you the coins that I bought and talk to you about some of my observations on the Whitman Coin Convention in November. With the price of silver down, PCGS and NGC generic coins were very low compared to previous years. As you can see, with most of my purchases involved were mostly generics. One dealer told me that key dates seemed to hold their value, but they lost a lot of money on the generics. Definitely a buyer's market. So I arrived there at about 11 o'clock in the morning, and about 80 to 90% of the booths were occupied. Mostly they were mid-aged and older white men, 50s or older. And I was surprised to see quite a few women there too. There were scattered among them were also men in their 20s and 40s. And I even seen some kids there trying to complete sets looking at raw coins. So from observation, I saw a lot of collectors buying bullion and junk silver. And I was very surprised to see the increased interest in modern coins. Silver eagles were also very popular. And in regards to the older coins, they still had their strong following, but it seemed like the Morgans seemed to attract one of the most attentions. There's a nice barber dime, nice luster, nice strike, MS62. Also, there were a few ancient coin stands. Not that many. I love ancients, but unfortunately, not too many collectors are out there for ancient coins. Probably because it's beyond many collectors' comfort level. Okay, here's a nice uncirculated standing Liberty quarter, 1926D MS63, very nice luster, but they always had a weak strike at that year. And here's a nice Morgan dollar, a nice generic MS66. Every time I submit for PCGS, the highest I've ever gotten was an MS64. So it's nice to own a MS66. There's a peace dollar. Surprisingly, I had a hard time finding a PCGS MS65 common date peace dollar. I only saw 2 dealers that had this. For some reason that was quite elusive. There's a nice barber dime, MS63, nice luster, very good strike. And look at that shield nickel, MS63. Interestingly, at about 12:30 in the afternoon, a lot of dealers were already packing up. I was questioning why almost half the dealers were closing up a few hours into the show on a Saturday when most working people can make it. But I did find out that many dealers were out of state and they had to catch their flight. So I figured Sunday was the last day of the show, and they'd probably have significantly lower numbers of dealers. So what's the future of coin collecting? Well, typically, it's a middle, older age man's game. Late baby boomers are showing interest. After working, college debts paid, kids growing up, many will have more disposable income and more time to devote on the hobby. Younger generation's income is tight and consumed with games, electronics, and social media. Ultimately, the older folk coin collector will be replaced by the newer old folk collectors. There's another nice MS-66. First time I ever had it, the highest I ever had was a 65. But I don't believe that the coin collecting will suffer the same fate as sport card collecting, stamps, Hummels. But physical coin stores are few and far between, and it's been replaced by digital photography, online auctions, and a global audience. But inevitably, this has its effect on coin conventions too. So coin collecting will always have a future, as it's been a hobby since the ancient times, and there's a lot of history and interest. And just the bullion content alone helps hold the value. Coin collecting will be around from generation to generation. I love coin conventions because it allows you to look, hold, cherry pick, and experience an experience one must never lose. In fact, as a bonus compared to online auctions, you don't have to pay insurance, postage, auction fees. But I still think that there's a strong, good future with coin collecting. So I hope you like this video, and let me know your thoughts on the future of coin collecting. So take care.